been quite a while since I last did a video post, and I thought it was about time that I did a video post telling you why I haven't been doing any video posts. So before I start to explain all that, I have the fan running because it is 36 degrees in my room and it's very hot. So yes, now I will start explaining. 4 days before the summer holidays started, which is about a month and 2 weeks ago, pretty much to the day, I found out that I wasn't going to be staying with my host family for the summer holidays, and that I was going to be going to live with a different family. I was not told for how long at the time. I then asked my host mum a few minutes later, when the whole thing had processed in my mind. I asked her how long I would be going for. She said for the entire summer holidays, and I thought it was just a week or maybe a few days. But no, it was for the entire summer holidays, and I'm guessing this had been planned a while before, and I was only told at pretty much the last minute. So I ended up going to Camp, which Cam's there, and Camp is below it, and yes, I was there for a total of 10 days, but 8 days into the whole swapping family thing, I was told that I would be changing host families again. So every family I've stayed with I've considered to be a host family. So yes, when I found that out, I was really, really angry, because I chose not to go on exchange with YFU because I wouldn't have to change host families, and I have difficulty dealing with constant change, like going from Australia to Japan. That was sort of difficult. It was not really difficult, but it was difficult. But swapping constantly was just too much change for me to deal with, at least. I know some people are okay with dealing with that, but I'm not. So yes, I emailed my mum and told her to tell YFU that I wanted to go back to Australia, and they contacted YFU Japan and everything, and when all the information was being passed, I was the last one to know, and half the time I only knew because my mum was emailing me or forwarding all the emails that she got. So YFU Australia said that it would take 3 weeks for them to send me back, and I think that's just so. If I came back to Australia and I said, well, you shouldn't let me leave, I want to go back, they can't blame me because, well, I can't blame them, sorry, because they had 3 weeks to think it through. So yes, instead of sending me home, they decided to try and look for another host family for me, so they were deciding to make me change host families. So I went and lived with these main host families, not just for the summer, but like after the summer holidays. So after I left Camp, I went back into Camp and went to a town called Saijel, and there I stayed with a family who spoke English, which they're the first English-speaking family I've come across. And the father was actually from England, the mother was an English teacher, and their 6-year-old daughter, she's 6 now, but the 6-year-old daughter spoke Japanese and English, and fluent in both, because she was raised speaking Japanese and English. So I stayed with them for a while, and it was fun because I was actually able to talk to someone about all the difficulties I was having for the first 4.5 months, and then I was angry about being moved around, and I wasn't told why I was moving for the summer holidays. I didn't know if my host family had gone somewhere. I didn't know if they were slowly moving me away so they could sort of like make me change main families, like sort of kicking me out of the house. But I didn't know because nobody told me, and that's probably the reason why I requested to go back to Australia, because I don't like not being told information, especially when it comes to my exchange, because it's my exchange, it's not someone else's. So I was with that family for a while, and then they had to go visit some friends in Osaka, so I stayed with another family, so this is family number 3 for the summer holidays, 4 in total, and I stayed with them for 6 days, and they were really, really nice. The father was, he was unique, He was kind of, he was a little bit strange, just a little bit. And he had all these encyclopedias from the 1970s, and he'd go to the Australia page and he'd just keep talking in really fast, difficult Japanese, just asking me questions about the Australian economy and gold trading and mining and opals and all these things that I had absolutely no idea about, even in English. And he just kept asking me questions, and I'd sit there and I'd nod because I had no idea what he was saying.